Hello everyone, and thanks for attending my second live art show on Facebook. We're having a few technical difficulties, so bear with us. But now that I'm online and it's working, I'd better go through a few things that's going to happen tonight. I'm going to try to sell 16 items off my walls and onto yours. Also, I will be announcing the winner of the July giveaway, the Golden Lotus, about halfway through the show. You can also visit my website, which is Geoform Photography, and the landing page tonight will be the catalog for this show. So let's get started and get through these pieces. I hope we can have some fun tonight and maybe sell a few things. The first piece is called Afterthought. Afterthought is printed on metallized paper, so it gives it a really nice contrast. The highlights almost shimmer in the light, and the background is black. So I really appreciate that. Afterthought is a part of the series, the yoga series, and it's a series of poses, yoga poses, and the Afterthought was I added a few non-yoga poses, all of the same model, and that's where Afterthought comes from. Afterthought is a 12-inch by 12-inch print with a really beautiful mat and frame, and the overall size is 19 inches by 19 inches, and its normal price if you were to order it online would be $193, but tonight, because it's on show, I'm selling it for $124. The second piece is called Texas Wildflower. It's over here. Texas Wildflower is one of the pieces I've been studying, working on this new round cut. It adds a whole nother dimension to the pieces that I've done the round cut on. And Texas Wildflower gets its name because once I finished the montage of the image, it looked like a flower from a distance. It is 12 inches by, no, Texas Wildflower is 16 inches by 16 inches. It's a special round cut piece, so it adds a little bit more to the cost, and it's not available online. It's only available tonight in this show. Its cost is $189, but tonight on sale, $112. Again, Texas Wildflower, item number 2. Item number 3 is behind you, Joe. Item number 3 is also printed on the brushed silver dye bond. What's really nice about this is it catches light wonderfully. If you have a place in your home that the light changes throughout the course of the day, this would be a piece I'd recommend. It is called X Posture, 24 inches by 24 inches. The model on this is kind of interesting. She was a model I hired maybe 15 years ago for sculpture, but her poses were all very stiff, and I didn't get to make any sculptures out of her. And when I started doing these mandalas and these geometric and sacred shapes, all of a sudden her very geometric poses came into play, and it's kind of nice it came around circle that now I use her a lot, especially with these kinds of images. X Posture is $256 normally. Again, the round cut makes it a little more expensive, but tonight X Posture is going for $186. The next piece is over here, number 4. Number 4 is called The Plastic Dream. The Plastic Dream is a favorite of a lot of my customers. I've sold a few of these. It was an experimentation in color, transparency, and I've been using some interesting Photoshop filters to make it a little more painterly. It is on 1/2-inch foam core. I think the color is what sells this piece. I think I see this as is without a frame, but if you're thinking about a frame, picture a cyan floating frame, maybe only a 1/2 inch wide. I think it would really finish this piece off. Again, it's 36 by 36 inches, $180, on sale tonight for $124. The next piece is in my little studio, and it's called Crystal Candy, 56 inches by 56 inches. With the frame is 58 inches. There's over 2,500 images of crystal in this piece, all montaged together. It's also on 1/2-inch foam core. It is $600 because of its size, on sale for $550. It's still kind of pricey, but it's because I have to limit this to sales in America because this will be in a crate. It'll need to be crated to be sent anywhere because of its large size. But I did want to show you a very large print and how well they look large. And this one, I just love the color, and it really dominates the room. So all the paintings, the 3D work, the bronze work, all of it's for sale. So drop me an email if you're interested in any of these pieces, and we can talk about it. Joy in Gold is 24 inches by 24 inches. It's a specialty print matting. I went to a matting store to get this done. Non-glare glass, black matte, and overall size is 30 inches by 30 inches. It's would normally go for $580, but tonight I'm selling this for $480. Next, number 7 is one thing I like about Crack the Whip is one of my early endeavors in color. Crack the Whip is 14 inches by 14 inches with the frame and matte. It comes to 22 inches, $327, but tonight we're selling it for $242. The model is leaping, and I connected her in a chain, and it reminded me of Crack the Whip, and that's where the name comes from. But I was experimenting with color and really liked the juicy color, and started me down a trend of using bright color. Number 8 next to it is called Quasar. Quasar is the same pose and model that I used in X Posture. When I made the design and got it all together, it had kind of a pulsating power to it, so that gave me the idea to add the lighting effect to it, which I think works out really, really well. Again, this is 14 inches by 14 inches, 22 inches overall. The price is $327, but tonight during the sale is $242. Number 9 is one of the very first pieces I ever did. It originally was in black and white, and I colorized it and pasted it into the sky. This was my very first spiral projects. It really worked out well. What I like about it in retrospect is it has a very Magritte feel to it. So it has that kind of sublime feel, and the color is just perfect. I just like the balance of the color. It kind of gives it an old-fashioned look too, because the color isn't overemphasized. Again, this is Wheel in the Sky, number 9. It is on sale tonight for $242, normally $127. Again, all of these will be signed and dated by the artist, so they're limited edition prints, and all 3 of these feature the non-glare glass as well, which you can't get online. You can only get it here and tonight. Number 10 is Front to Back. Front to Back is another color study. I was really worried that the printer couldn't get to the color I wanted. I wanted it to be very pastel and soft, and they were able to. So when I opened this package, I was very excited how beautiful the color worked on it. Again, this one is printed on metal, and what I really like about it is I chose to hang it as a diamond shape. It is set up to hang square if that's what you would prefer, but I like it better on an angle because I think it gives it a little more power and energy. Again, this is one of the prettiest pieces. Being printed on metal gives it greater detail, and color saturations are just perfect, spot on. This piece would normally go for $140, tonight $124. Next piece is number 11, Crystal Color. Crystal Color is another round cut piece. The round cut experiment, I'm glad I did it. I love this one being a round cut. It brings out the shape, and it's very unique. I can picture something like this over a bed or over a mantle. Again, this was a lot of math involved in this, although it may not look like it. Crystal is posed in a very soft sine wave, and I weaved the shape together with many versions in many colors, and then flipped the image, reversed it, and it gave it this weave pattern everybody loves so much. Again, crystal color is 24 inches by 24 inches, has the round cut. Would be $466 normally, but tonight it's going for $372. I want to mention quickly too, more 3D work. This one's called Ray Pebbles, or Ray in Pebbles. And again, leave me an email if you're interested in any of the 3D work you see as we walk through the apartment tonight. Number 12 is Golden Lotus. Golden Lotus is the giveaway tonight. This is the giveaway for July. Golden Lotus is from the yoga series again, and we have a model sitting in the lotus position, drifting off into a very light infinity circle that repeats itself forever. This is a 12 by 12 inch print, and with a mat, and I'm going to make a mess here and draw a number or a name out of the a number which has a name out of this. And the winner is, let me put this back up so we can look at it some more. The winner is Mary Connecticut. Mary Connecticut. And Mary, if you're out there, just wait. I'll send you an email maybe later tonight or first thing tomorrow morning, and request your shipping address, and we'll get this off to you as soon as possible. Congratulations to Mary Connecticut. All right, what we're going to do next, we just have a few more things to sell. I really love these black and whites. I was able to sell one of the sister prints last month. What I like about the black and white prints is I came up through traditional photography, working in dark rooms in the middle of the night and big Bessler enlargers with real little negatives. And you could only enlarge an image so far before it started getting soft. It was really hard to hold that tight resolution and if you got too big. So most traditional photography that you're going to see in museums and other places won't get much bigger than 9 by 9. These are both 9 inches by 9 inches. The overall size with the mat is 17 inches by 17 inches. The first one here is called Jump. And I think what I like about them as well, being in the traditional signs, is they're a little bit more intimate. If you're the viewer, you have to go up closer to them to see what's going on and see the detail. And I think that makes that whole piece a little bit more of an intimate relationship. Again, these pieces will be signed and numbered by the artist. They come with non-glare glass. So you will not be able to order them online that way. They only exist here tonight. Disconnected again. One more time. This one, number 14, is called Jump for Joy. Again, they're related. They were built about the same time, maybe within a week or two. Jump for Joy is also 9-inch print, and overall size is 17 inches by 17 inches. $240 normally, but tonight it's $182. Let's get out of this room and maybe we can stay connected. Next piece, I Love Candy, is another exploration in color. I really worked hard to work with color, and it opened up all these beautiful things for me. I'm going to pull this one right off the wall so you can take a better look at it. This is printed on acrylic, and if you wonder why people are printing on acrylic and metal, it's because of this. Look at this color saturation. Look at this detail. This piece can normally be hung square, is 12 by 12, and it would cost you normally $273, but tonight $208. Again, there's no up or down on any of these pieces, and what I like to do with this piece is hang it on an angle. I think it gives it a bigger footprint, but more importantly, it gives it far more energy. Again, that's, I love candy. The last piece tonight is called the Dandelion. The Dandelion is one of my favorite pieces. It's another black and white again, printed on canvas. It is 24 inches by 24 inches. $264 if you were to order this online. Again, this will be signed and dated and numbered 1 of 25. So the special price for tonight's show is $184. So that's the show tonight. I hope everybody saw something they liked, and sorry about the technical difficulties. It seems to be late in the day when the sun is shining these long angles that I get these problems with the internet service here in my home. I will recast this tomorrow, starting tomorrow, and hopefully fill in some of the holes and make it a little easier to follow. So with that, have a good evening, and I hope you saw something you liked.